I'm Jason Moore with the Ozarks Pigskin Preview. We're here at JFK Stadium in Springfield. It's the 33rd annual Ozark Pigskin Preview photo shoot. I'm here with one of the Magnificent 11, Drake Reese of the Cassville Wildcats, a wideout, a linebacker, a kicker. Are you the ball boy too? You seem to have just about every other position on the field covered.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be part of the Magnificent 11?
It's pretty good, and it's exciting.
Now, you were all-district, all-conference, all-state. I know you were first-team all-mom because I'm sure your mom was proud of you. But so you come into this season with a lot of accolades. Obviously, that puts pressure on you, and it's hard enough to play both sides of the ball and be the kicker. So when you come into this year, how do you not focus too much in any one area, but focus enough that you're able to improve in all areas?
A lot of practice at every position. After practice some more.
So did you do any conditioning in the off season on your own to keep yourself prepared for the season?
Yeah, I went down to the practice field a few times in practice, but that's about it.
So, and how many games of Madden did you play in this off season?
A lot.
Nothing wrong with that. I always say, you play Madden, you're learning different plays and ways to approach the ball differently, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mom is standing off camera, so we got to make an excuse to play video games all the time. But, I mean, one of the things that differentiates you, especially from the other people in the Magnificent 11, is that you're a kicker on top of the other things that you do. And last year, you had something that kickers dream of. You beat somebody in overtime with a field goal. So tell us a little bit about the Lamar game and how it felt. I mean, to be the guy, to go out there and know if you execute properly, you're going to win the game. I mean, that had to be an incredibly nervous experience and then incredibly rewarding experience.
Yeah, I was really nervous. It was really exciting. I don't know.
What was when you got to that point and you knew, you kind of realized, okay, we're in field goal range here. When did it first hit you that you might be called upon to be the man to win that game?
When we started making a comeback, I felt like I just had a weird feeling that we were going to have to kick a field goal. So when the coach calls it, obviously he's got the confidence in you that you can make it. But when he called it and you're going, okay, this is the moment, how did it feel walking out there? I was kind of scared, actually. I didn't want to be the guy that ruined the whole.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, good for you for actually admitting that. A lot of guys would be all, say, oh, I went out there, I didn't even think about it. Anybody, you're a human being, of course you're going to feel a little bit nervous. So, the ball's in the air, you realize it's going to go through. I mean, did it take you a second to kind of realize, holy cow, I just won the game for everybody? Or, I mean, when did that moment hit you that went, oh my gosh, I did it?
Before it even got close to the uprights, I just felt good off my foot, and I knew it was going to be in. I kind of blacked out. I didn't know what happened after that.
Well, that's it's one thing people who aren't kickers don't realize. I mean, you can tell coming off your foot whether you've made a good kick or not.
Yeah.
And now how long, was this your first year as the kicker for the team?
No, I started kicking my freshman year.
Okay. And what got you into that?
Soccer. I used to play soccer growing up.
And was it your choice as the coach went, hey, you played soccer, why don't you go out there and try that?
Yeah, pretty much. We were at William Jewell, and we were testing, and I asked to kick, and then I got stuck with it.
Now, 37's your longest in your game. What's the longest you've made in practice?
61.
Wait. You made an NFL-level 61-yard kick in practice?
Yes.
Okay, how many colleges are now calling? Well, you realize with that kind of leg, that's D1 college right there.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
So, I know you're a wide receiver and you're a linebacker, and we'll touch on that in a second, but I've got to ask you, D1 comes calling and says, we want you, but you're only going to be a kicker. You say yes or no?
Yes.
Don't even think about it, do you?
Yeah.
And your mom's over there going, yes, right. Yeah, she's over there shaking her head, yes. So, all right, let's get off the kicking. Let's talk a little bit about your other positions. You played wide out. You played linebacker. Which of those two is,
I guess it's possible to like both of them equally, but if you could only play wide out or linebacker, which side of the ball would you be on?
Probably offense. I like receiver.
What do you like best about being a wide out?
The feeling when you catch a ball and score, I guess.
Or how about that moment whenever you get out there and you know you're going to make a cut and you know the other guy doesn't know it, and you make that cut and he's just standing there looking like an idiot? How good does that feel?
Yeah, that's a great feeling.
So, how does being a wide out help you defensively? I mean, you're as a linebacker, can you see the way they line up and kind of go, okay, in this kind of set, chances are this guy's running this route? I mean, does it give you a little bit of an advantage defensively?
Yeah, you know, like a bunch of like their coverages and like what coverages to be in, and it helps like a lot with your footwork.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about the coaching staff. How has the coaching staff helped you be not only a better player, but also a better person?
They're great role models to look up to. They're pretty cool people. They don't get mad like really easily. They make sure you get it and they learn it.
So they're the kind of coaches that if you see them get mad, you realize, okay, we've really messed something up here.
Oh, yeah.
All right, now I'm going to ask a question I've asked everybody, and pretend that we're not on the internet and your coach may actually see this. What is the one drill you do in practice that you absolutely can't stand? The minute the coach says it, you're like, oh, not this again.
Probably linebacker drills.
And what about that? I mean, what is that drill?
Just like fitting up on people and a bunch of other like coverages and stuff.
So you enjoy the up downs then?
No, I hate up downs.
Drake, thanks so much for being a part of Drake Reese, wide receiver, linebacker, and kicker for the Cassville Wildcats. Congratulations again on Magnificent 11.
Thank you.
For the 33rd Ozarks Pigskin Previews, I'm Jason Word.